And then the last one, How to Train Your Dragon, live action. I went to go see that one today. I'll give you the rating on this one. The animated for me is a 10. I don't know if this is a 10, but it's really close. Like, this is a really faithful adaptation, but done right. Like, my problem with The Lion King was it was literally a 1-for-1, but it just didn't have the same heart. It didn't hit the same. It didn't have the same feelings, emotions, none of that. This had all of that. Like, the relationship between Toothless and Hiccup was perfect. I know some people had, John Flickinger in particular, had a problem. Well, not a problem, but just like a little nitpick that Astrid and Hiccup really didn't have that relationship, I guess. And I was thinking about it in the animated movie. They didn't really have that relationship to the end of the movie either. And they did it here, and it kind of made sense. So I actually loved this movie, man. They did a really good job on keeping it faithful to what the animated did, but still having that heart, still having that emotion, and it worked. It absolutely worked. The CGI, you could see it in the trailer, phenomenal. The dragons looked amazing. No issues with the dragons whatsoever. Hiccup was great. I think it wasn't a 1-for-1 of obviously the animated Hiccup, and I think that would have been a little weird maybe to try to imitate the animated version. He made it his own, and it worked. I had no issues. I still prefer the animated one, but this one was good too. The cast was great. I had no issues with the cast. Obviously, people had issues with the way Astrid looked, but she did phenomenal. She did good. No issues with her whatsoever. So yeah, this was a great adaptation, a great faithful adaptation. I think I do highly recommend checking out this one. If you guys are a fan of the animated version, you should come away feeling like, hey, yeah, this was good. So DreamWorks, for me, just hit it out of the park on their first one. Disney, take notes, because I don't know what you guys are doing, but DreamWorks made it work, and it really did work. So go check that one out if you guys are fans of the animated.
Don't worry, bro. They got their man's back. He a mentor.
That's true. So we'll see. We can right the ship over there. But yeah, How to Train Your Dragon. Go check that one out in theaters. I do highly recommend that one as well. I think I'm at a 9 on this one. Fantastic. So, pretty. But that is it. Those are my would watches.
Are you at a 9 because of the animated? Like, if you would have watched this first, it would have been a 10?
Maybe.
That, huh?
I don't like. I really don't have a major issue with this. I really don't. Some people say even Campia had not an issue, right? But like just like it wasn't as strong at the beginning. It was just a little slow. I didn't have an issue. I think.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, the animated version was the same way. Like it was really close to the animated, and I thought it was really good. I think it just and Antoine actually noticed a little difference in some of the scenes that they did, but one difference, and that was it. But nothing major, nothing at all that was different like that. So I think the characters are better in the animated. They did great here, but I think they're just better in the animated. So for me, I think that's where it comes away with a 10 on the animated as to opposed to a 9.
And they're more kind of, I don't even know how to phrase that. Like, they're animated characters, so they're more like, fucking out there.
Animated. Like literally, they're animated, so they're more animated. Yeah.
So it's always like, that's always my thing when they announce something in live action. It's like, for the Naruto one in particular, it's going to be so interesting to see like how they do that, because those characters in there, boy,
yeah,
it's ridiculous. And is the live action Naruto just going to be shouting fucking believe it and just fucking screaming? Like, is it? I don't know.
That shit can be
I don't know.
Cool, man.
It can. It can also fucking fall on its face. Yeah. But to counter my own point, they did it with Luffy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If they can do One Piece, I mean that's we'll see. We'll see later on how crazier One Piece gets. But so far, yeah, they did it good. They did it great. So yeah. One thing I will shout out, Gerard Butler in here. Obviously, he's stoic in the animated. He's here too. He did phenomenal. Obviously, that's the same actor. He did great. I'll say in this one, Nick Frost, who plays Gobber, which is the guy with the hook for a hand and the pig leg and the things like that, and he's the trainer. I enjoyed his performance more than the animated one. I think Nick Frost actually hit it out of the park here, and he did really well. So Nick Frost, for those that don't know, he's always paired up with Simon. I think it's Simon Pegg. They're like a little comedic duo sometimes in movies like Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, things like that. So
he's the next Hagrid.
Yeah, he is the next Hagrid. Yeah, he is. And yeah.
And that was a fan casting. Like, people wanted him to be Hagrid. So
then they shouldn't be disappointed. He was great in this one. Like I said, I preferred his version over the animated version. This particular, so pretty cool. But yeah, go check out that one.
Fire.
Cool.